expecting you. And love, life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you. The love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The love boat promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. It's love. Welcome aboard. It's love.
Oh my God. So that's the third time I've done that because the other two times I forgot to hit record. So let's start with that. I'm much more sweaty. My hair is much more of a mess. I looked much more together the last two times I did that. So anyway, and just so you know, when we do these shows, it's a one-take thing. With the exception of today, when it didn't work out that way. Anyway. So, hi. Happy Friday. We made it through the week, guys. We made it through the week. I don't know how, but we did.
I just imagined.
But we did. So I hope everybody enjoyed that little excerpt of Love Boat. I hope that you all have your own Captain Stubing at home. I do. Look at him right over there at that table.
Ew.
Captain Richard Stubing. Hello. And hopefully everyone has their own Isaac. You know what I mean? You can have a frosted Chachi.
Kai's Gopher.
Kai is Gopher. So she can go get any needs that you may have. Yes, here she comes. What?
I'm a blind
I
imagine.
I don't even know what she said.
Ruby
But anyway,
coming
back to
over
our
here.
show. Here's the thing. I went out today. Don't worry, guys. I had gloves on when I pumped my gas, and I happened to go to the bank. And now poor Captain Stubing, my Captain Stubing, has now heard this story 3 times because, again, this is the 3rd time I have had
Hair on.
to record this. But this is truly what happened. I went to the bank, the drive-through, and there was 4 cars in line. I was the 4th. There was the one at the teller, then a car, another car, me, and a truck on the other side doing the thing that sucks you right up the side of the tube. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and the CRV, which is the car behind the guy that's at the teller, wails on his horn. Wails on it, like mad. Like, how dare you take that much time at the teller? And backs his car up and speeds right out of there. And I thought, where the hell do you have to go? We can't go anywhere. We're supposed to be home. I mean, are you on a time limit? Do you need to be home, or are you going to work? Now, if you're going to work, hopefully you're going to save lives, or you have one of those essential jobs, or maybe it was your lunch break and you had to get right back to work. But either way, it was unnecessary. Unnecessary. And because one thing we're all learning about this whole stay home, can't leave epidemic is to slow down and smell the roses, right? Also, as I said earlier, I feel like we are in early retirement. This is what it's going to be like. So hopefully you and your SO and your kids all like each other, because this is what it is, folks, for later. But hopefully, you know, the children, my roommates, as I like to call them, don't become my adult roommates later in life. You know what I mean? Hopefully they've moved on to other places. Because this homeschooling, I couldn't do it for college. Forget it. There's no point. That would just never work out for them. And I was going to say, I was saying, so yesterday we talked about homeschooling. And, but the retirement thing, I got to go back to that, because here's what I did today, like most retired folks do, that I used to get so angry at, but now I was like, I get it. We have nothing else to do, right? So I got up, I put on my workout outfit, and I worked out. Then I was like, what do I do next? My daughter was making breakfast. Do you want breakfast? I said, sure. You know, I had an egg and fruit. And there's her home ec credit. And then I thought, well, maybe I should get some gas. There's a retiree thing to do. At 1:30 in the afternoon, I think I need to go get gas. And I think I'll go to the bank. So that's why I was even out to the bank, because I had to put a check in. But I probably could have waited, but I thought I needed gas. So why not? That's what you do in retirement. You have nothing else to do. So you, like 1:30, randomly decide to go out and get gas and put money in the bank and drive 12 car lengths apart from the person in front of you, because that's what they do, which used to make me mental on my way to work, but I found it enjoyable today. And back to the homeschooling thing, Ava got that home ec credit for making me breakfast, but she was also, while eating breakfast, watching Grey's Anatomy, so she also got an anatomy and physiology, biology, and chemistry, which takes care of her science credit, as well as I told her she needed to read, but she said Grey's Anatomy was in subtitles, so she was reading the subtitles, so that took care of ELA. So I guess I am winning as a stay-at-home substitute teacher. And she went for a walk, so she got recess in. So we're doing good over here. We're doing good. I am also having myself a frosted chachi. So is it Mr. Stubing. Hopefully you have an Isaac at home to make it, or a gopher like Kai to go get it. Wouldn't that be fun? Actually, Ruby's my Isaac. Ruby, come here. Ready? Come here. Come on. Look at Isaac. Cute. Get it? Cute puppy. And anyway, and then Ava is like Vicky. She's up and you never really find her. You never really see her, like in the Love Boat. She shows up randomly at different times. The rollerbladers. No one ever asked about those two at the end of the episode 2 days ago, but they're alive and they're fine. That husband and wife team that hightailed it down our hill right into the woods. They were fine. They didn't need any kind of medical attention, which is good, because as I said, I learned mine from the television. Side note, General Hospital got interrupted again today. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Can you interrupt 12 words or less, please? There's nothing breaking an hour later that you can't do. Like, you can break it then. You've already had it recorded. Break it then, please. You know, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Hope people are. Is everyone watching Ozark? That's a good show. I heard this. That Tiger King. What about the guy that he was first married to? When they first showed them married, he had this beautiful smile, and now that they interview him, he looks like he's got mile markers in his mouth. I'm really struggling getting through this, so I just want to know, at one point in the show, did they say he became a crystal meth addict and lost his teeth? Or they're just probably not brushing their teeth there. And I've got Gopher over here giggling. I think she's watching yesterday's show. You're welcome.
One view.
That's awesome. She's telling me I only got one view on YouTube. You have to go on Facebook to see the views. No one's figured out I'm on YouTube yet.
Facebook.
And you won't have Facebook. That's what creepers are, right? Like us. Just kidding. Anyway, so today's subjects were, let's see, we talked about being in retirement and just aimlessly driving around for no reason. Also, I think everybody, if you can, call. I think you should know this. Liquor stores, you can call them and ask for a specific brand that you like, and they'll, you could, put 7 aside. I didn't ask for 7, but they'll do that. And tell them you're coming right down there and do that. Because I know Peapod, everyone's having an issue with getting them to deliver, but if you don't mind picking it up, they'll box it up for you, anything you might need. And some of the liquor stores have the rest of the stuff you might need, like toilet paper or sundries or good food. I'll do a shout out to Canterbury Liquors. They're amazing. Andy's Market and Canterbury's, they're amazing because you can get a lot of food in there too. So if you want to do like one fell swoop, I'm out and I'm just going to go to one place, try that. You might find that to be successful. And tonight, actually, we're going to do a takeout. We're going to do JD's Burgers, and that's something else we have to do. support our like businesses that are giving us takeout. Plus, I don't feel like chefing up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really. I don't really have much to say other than I'm sweating to death from my Julie McCoy ensemble. You guys gave me some great suggestions on 70 theme songs from TV shows. However, I think it's really important. If I'm going to lip sync an opener, we can't do MASH, and we can't do Taxi, and we can't do Miami Vice. I mean, I could, but it'd be really weird. And we can't I think Magnum PI is also one they're not sing-songing through. So, nice suggestions. They're not going to work. I think, too, moving forward, it might be fun to lip sync an opener like we did today with an outfit. So, if you can come up with a good one, I'll do it, as long as it's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? And that's like what I got today. Pretty boring. It's about to get unboring because I'm going to have a little bit more of my frosted chachi. I think we should end today as we ended yesterday, and I'm hoping that everybody will join along because I think it's a really important thing. Like we talked about how important our friends are and how important it is to connect with our friends and how much we can't wait till we actually can see them besides through like a very 8-plate glass window, and we can all hold hands again like the old I'd like to teach the world to sing, like the Coke commercials where they show the whole entire country all holding hands for Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? But today we're going to end it with this one again, and maybe Mr. Stubing, Captain Stubing, will come in with me on this one because he's got an incredible voice. Come on, kids. I'm not with him just for his looks. Thank you for being a friend. Travel around the world and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest part would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. See you tomorrow.